Hey guys, well here we have it, the start of the 79 series build we're doing at the shop at the moment with a good friend of mine. So we'll start with the base. It's a 2017 double cab 79 series Landcruiser. It did come with quite a few accessories and mods prior to my friend purchasing it. So we had the tray on the back, the box. It used to be some sort of work vehicle. The guy set it up with drawers, quite a bit of stuff going on, which is quite cool. Good way to purchase a 79 series Landcruiser these days with quite a few mods already done. And again, just adapting it to your own. So we've gone and done quite a few accessories on this prior to what it did come in with. It is a 2017, so that used to have a DPF from factory. That's since been deleted. It's been tuned in aftermarket turbo. We're not sure exactly what tune and exactly what turbo, but that's going to be upgraded either way. So something cheeky that I'll explain at the end of the video that we're going to be doing with this, with another company here in Auckland. So we'll go through a few things, and I've got a few little videos overlay to see what exactly we've done. So let's start from the base. So we've got the Mickey Thompsons on the as feet, perfect set of feet for the 79 series Landcruiser. Muddy being this just a vehicle that's going to be used for touring and a weekend vehicle, I guess. The person that owns this doesn't need to be using it daily, so it's perfect setup for that. We've got a 315/75/16 on the ROH Steel rims. Nice and simple, good feet, good placement, good tyres when you want to go and really use them. We've gone with Superior Engineering suspension kit with EFS supporting springs. So I've got complete remote res shocks, lower control arms, all over the bits and pieces like coils, steering dampener, sway bar extensions. In the back we've actually got airbags as well to help handle the weight, and basically everything in between. Suspension wise, every single thing's been done. Superior Engineering drag link tie rod is coming. We've got the underside of the leaves. As we all know, the 79 series Landcruiser is undersprung leaf under the diff. Huge headache when you're off-road. They catch everything and bits and pieces like that. So Superior Engineering actually designed a nice smooth plate to be able to help with off-roading scenarios. We don't get caught up as much. Again, it's not the ultimate be-all end-all, but it does help a lot. So that'll be going on the vehicle as well. We've gone with a very slick TJM bar, TJM Venture bar, so brand new to market. Actually, the first in New Zealand, and together with TJM, going to be doing some very cool things with this. We've gone and put the original winch that came with the vehicle as a super winch, £9,500. Probably going to upgrade that later because it's not going to be quite up to the task, I think, of pulling the big beast out if she did get stuck. Apart from that, we've gone and done PDI intercooler kit, so big front mounted intercooler kit, one of the best on the market that I could find. Full single entry intake, so basically deletes the factory twin intake, which is on both sides of the motor, and you go to a single and basically put those back on just for the electrical side of things. Huge increase over factory for flow and things like that. And when we upgrade to the new turbo and tune, it's going to be able to help with the tuner being able to set that really nicely. Proper flow. We've stuck with the factory airbox for now because the factory airboxes work really well on these vehicles. Again, maybe later on upgrade, but for right now, it definitely works well. Safari Armax snorkel, pretty much there's no other better in the industry for being able to flow the amount of air that you need for these beasts. Basically, you could do a stainless steel snorkel and they're nice, no doubt, but guaranteed the Safari Armax flows far more than any other brand or snorkel on the market. So we'll have a little jump inside and look at some of the accessories in here as well. Now again, this vehicle was bought with quite a few of these done, which is the perfect way to buy a 79 in my eyes. At the end of the day, if you buy a standard one and have to accessorize it yourself, you're spending crazy money, as a lot of you be aware, just to accessorize them to a nice standard, really. So to buy one with most of these accessories done, just a no-brainer, really. And on the outside, I mean, the good old Clearviews, they do these 79s justice, whether it be the old version or the new version. Just perfect setup mirrors for these vehicles. Not only makes them look staunch, really does the job well as well. Now, Stedi being a brand that we sell with lights, and my friend owning this vehicle, absolutely Stedi fanatic, he has gone and accessorized Stedi everywhere around the vehicle. Like, he's only just got started what he's done, but we've got front light bar, top light bar, we've got work lights, side lights, some to still go on the rear. We're just getting into this vehicle, and again, as the stage one of sort of introducing the vehicle and where we're at with it, and what we have to plan for future mods, is probably the perfect way to start with it. So we come to the back of the vehicle, and again, it has been quite accessorized from the previous owner. We've got so many things going on here. It's actually really well set up for exactly what the owner of this vehicle wants to do now. So we've got a water tank underneath. We've got a space place for a fridge. So this is Explorer fridge. We've already got previous Red Arc electronic system in there and 2000 watt inverter. Quite a few things going on. Literally, the kitchen sink in the back too. So that's even magic. You can pull it out. We're going to have a 270-degree Dachi awning on this vehicle. It already is sporting the Dachi rooftop tent and a number of other accessories. And this side here, being somewhat of a work vehicle prior, someone set up some quite nice industrial drawers. So that's really handy, being able to put all your tools in, all your camping accessories and whatnot. And I kind of like the two-part system with the center as well. I mean, the owner of this has gone with a different setup for his own. Got the kitchen and then got his little utensils in here and whatnot. But I mean, really, the world's your oyster when you're setting up these things. Just so many options. Well, here we are at the back of the vehicle and sort of the last side to see. As I was saying before, the drawers all set up nicely. So you can have your tools and camping accessories in there and whatnot. I'm also joined by the beautiful 4-inch straight through exhaust all the way from the back of the turbo. Now the upgrade on the turbo is coming this week, and the tune and a few other little goodies. So we'll be seeing that in the next video. Now, this vehicle is going to be fully certified for every accessory on that. Now that includes the DPF Delete, the full front mount intercooler, full 4-inch exhaust, 3-inch suspension, 35s, airbags, everything that's on the vehicle. So once we get through this next setup with the new turbo and the tune, then the third video will come on to basically running through the whole process of getting it certified. Now, I've always loved the 79, but I've always been like, oh, they're an expensive wagon, they're really cool, but they cost crazy amounts with accessories. And I guess if you've got the budget, then definitely really cool. I mean, for me personally, I'm quite an extreme off-roader. These are a touring wagon. They're not that great in the serious stuff off-road, being leaf undersprung, they lift the wheel and bits and pieces. But actually getting a nice drive of this now and having it in my backyard to look after it for a friend of mine and building it up really has sort of turned me around to think, whoa, hopefully maybe one day I could have one of these beasts, because it is such a nice wagon. To be fair, being manual and a bit more agricultural, I guess, style of vehicle, it's actually amazing how well it handles. We have turned the shocks up to number 8 on the Superior Engineering, and that makes a huge difference. Possibly even the airbags in the back, they aren't set up yet, will make a difference again, but it's just absolutely magic. It's crazy to think that a modern wagon like this, to the size of it, and really the lift in it and whatnot, and being solid axle, could handle this well, but it's impressive to see what the right modifications can do. Well, I'm going to leave it on a beautiful note. We're going to head this perfect 4-inch exhaust, sing us a beautiful song, and we'll see you in the next video.